it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back, fam bam. Good to see you guys. And for the noobs, hello, how you doing? You are welcome too. Now, just make sure you click that subscription button and turn on the bell for the notification before you leave. But anywho, all right, so today I'm bringing you guys into my world, okay? Because you know, Troy sends me all kinds of things that he finds on the TikTok Institute of Technology. And so today we're going to watch some of those things together. So let's see what we got. All right, so first up is this video about little video caption just says, can you check in the back? And he only sent this to me with like a laughy emoji. So we shall see.
Can you just check in the back? Can you just accept we don't have it? The back ain't some magical place. What do you think is back there, Santa's workshop? The only thing back there is a clipboard with our schedules and some brownies Darcy brought in. I'd like to speak to your manager. I'd like to speak to your mother. Tell her she should be embarrassed. She raised someone to act like a baby in public. You want to speak to the manager, please? Manager doesn't know what's going on. Haven't you ever worked anywhere before? I know the sale ended last week, but can I still get a discount? Do you hear yourself? We can't go backwards. Time marches on. You want the sale from 15 years ago, too? When's it end, Diane? You want that price? You're gonna have to go through the quantum realm with Ant-Man.
Not Ant-Man. Oh, that's so wrong, but so true. Raise your hand if you're one of the guilty people that ask for stuff in the back. I thought the back was a magical place. See, the things you learn on the TikTok Institute of Technology. I thought the back was a magical place where they had all of the things that weren't there that I wanted to get, even though most of the time they do come back and tell you, no, we don't have it. Sometimes they don't even check. Okay. And the manager, I can dig it. I understand. No shade to the managers out there. I understand. It's the boots on the ground that knows the ins and outs of what's going on. Oh, and okay, so I'm guilty of the first two. All right, I'm guilty of the first two. But that third one, no, I don't ask for backdated sales because, you know, like, what? Yeah, it's done. It is finished. It is finished, okay? So I won't ask for things in the back, and I won't ask to speak to the manager unless it's bad. All right, this next one he sent, and he just said, aren't you glad we didn't get a husky? And he's all the time sending me husky videos, which they're quite little characters, I must say. So let's see what this one is up to. Come on. Oh my goodness, they're so vocal. They are so vocal. Oh, I would just die. I'd just be peeing my pants laughing all the time. I'd probably be trying to make all the sound effects because they are hilarious. He was like, no, I don't want to get down. He didn't want to do it. Leave the man alone. Let him relax. Enjoy 15 more minutes. Then he'll probably want to get down. Oh, all right, guys. So this last one he sent, and it just said, this is a real thing with a little laughy emoji. And on the caption, it says simple object visually impaired. So let's see what that one's about.
Hello, my name is Evan. I'm a father of two, and I'm simple object visually impaired. It really began once I had kids. I just started to not be able to find things. Sometimes I'll be staring right at something and not even see it. Last week my wife asked me to get the scissors. I must have moved them back and forth 5 or 6 times in the drawer. Never saw them. At first it was little things. Scotch tape, phone chargers, but as things progressed, the objects became that much more obvious, like shoes or backpacks. It's incredibly embarrassing looking for something for 5 minutes that my wife can find in 2 seconds. And this is a medical condition? No, but my wife tells me I have it all the time.
That is true. That is true. Oh my goodness. Do you know how many times Troy or Mr. Mighty will say, hey, Mom, where's such and such? Honey, where's such and such? And then I specifically say, it's in the pantry on the second shelf to the right behind the batteries. This just happened the other day. I was not at home. Troy called me and it's like, hey, where is the, have you seen the pool testing kit? And I say, yeah, it's probably either, I think it's under the kitchen sink because I thought I remembered putting it under the kitchen sink. And he's like, I just looked there. It's not under there. And I said, okay, well, it's either on one of the shelves, like the middle shelves in the pantry, or it is under the kitchen sink. I said, those are like the only two places that it would have been. So then he goes, and then he texts me back. I've looked, X amount of times. Like I looked all these times under the sink and I dug around and I looked in the pantry and it's not in there. And he was hot. He was hot like fire. So I don't hear anything. I said, well, those are the only two places that I remembered that I would have put it. And I said, I'm almost sure it's under the kitchen sink. So that's that. Don't hear anything else from him. Don't even have a conversation about it when I get back home. And then something clicked later and I'm like, oh, I wonder, did he ever find the kit? So I say, honey, did you ever find the pool testing kit? Yeah. I was like, oh, where was it at? Under the kitchen sink. I was like, I thought you said you So apparently this is a real disorder that lots of guys tend to have. I don't know. I don't know. So do you find yourself in any of these situations? Are you asking for stuff in the back? Are you going to adopt or look into getting one of those vocal Huskies? Or is it that too much for you? And are you one of these people, guy or girl, that you're visually impaired for objects that are like right in front of your face? I don't know. Let your girl know. Leave it in the comments below. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Be sure to hit that subscription and turn on the notification before you leave. All right, guys, bye.